good was poppin'? What's good was poppin'?
Okay.
I said, what's good was poppin'? What's good was poppin'? Lean back with it. Good was poppin'. What's good was poppin'? I said, what's good was poppin'? Here we go. Here we are. Yo, what's good with it? What's poppin' with it? This is this week's 4th and 1 hot take. And I would be remiss if I didn't have my dog, Peggy!
What's good, bud? Yeah. Come on now.
Yeah.
What's up?
How you doing, bro?
Doing great, doing good. How
Now my
are you?
question is, are you getting on the bandwagon now, Peggy?
No, I'm not on the bandwagon.
Is you getting on the band? You got the Starbucks.
Yeah.
Huh?
Roger.
You a bandwagoner?
Nah, ain't no wagon there, but it was the next thing in the closet for me to pull.
Well, you got it like that.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mitchell and Ness. They do it the best.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
Ain't nothing
yeah.
wrong with that. But today you may be asking you a question. You may say, hey,
It's the tip-off.
why is he wearing a basketball jersey?
Why?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, little children, dogs and cats, janitors, politicians, executives, teachers, preachers.
Can I get a witness?
Everybody understand that this is happy tip-off day. You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The basketball season is amongst us. I go throwback with Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Wardell.
What else?
Some would call him. You know what I'm saying? The mama call him Wardell. I'm going to call him Wardell too.
Okay.
Back when Monte Ellis
Oh, Monte.
was his teammate. Come on.
Did in your grocery bag.
Come
but
on
that
now.
one good.
I've been him.
Baron Davis was rocking them type of jerseys back in the day.
Hey now, say now.
Hey.
But Peggy, you're getting all off topic.
Yeah, but we got to talk about
What
the
is the
hot take. So the hot take, man, you got your boy Gillie talking about this or that with Morris Chestnut and the Eagles.
Jalen Hurts or Lamar Jackson.
Jalen Hurts, yeah.
Jalen Hurts or Josh Allen.
Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts. I mean, people gonna say Josh Allen, but Josh Allen, he don't get it done in the crunch time. He has a lot of physical talent, but Jalen is crunch. He's crunch time. Crunch time.
Jalen Hurts or Patrick Mahomes.
Jalen Hurts. Okay. Jalen Patrick.
I mean, he's 3-2 against Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick has a lot of talent, though.
He did great. A whole lot of talent.
Patrick Mahomes has not been without Andy Reid, like ever, and that's huge. Being with Andy Reid is a huge benefit for Patrick.
My guy hasn't had the same offensive coordinator since college.
Jalen Hurts. I'll go with Jalen. That's a good point. I was gonna go with Patrick.
He got to learn the new terminology.
Jalen has learned it
Every year. Jalen has to learn a new terminology.
That's very true.
Double wiggle 42- on go. Quick.
Oh, dang. Okay.
I mean,
okay. You got
to play.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. Okay.
So there you have it. Your boy Gillie breaks down that Jalen Hurts had different offensive coordinators almost every year since his college days.
Stop it right there, Peggy. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Oh, hold on.
But Morris Chestnut,
Morris.
he acting like Maurice.
Oh, he out his body.
He is having an out-of-body experience. Thank you, Rose Sparks, for sponsoring this video. You know that feeling when you scored a game-winning touchdown? The crowd's going wild and your team's fired up. That's the kind of win Rose Sparks brings to your bedroom.
Exactly. When it's go time, you don't want delays. Rose Sparks dissolves right under your tongue and kicks in 15 minutes on average after they dissolve.
They're a 2-in-1 prescription treatment designed to get you harder and stay ready. And the dual action formula is designed to keep you active for 36 hours. So you're built for back-to-back or for the morning after. If prescribed, new sexual health patients get $15 off their first order of Sparks on recurring plan. Head to ro.co/4th. That's ro.co/4th.
Sparks is a compounded drug product. Compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law, but are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA safety, effectiveness, or manufacturing review. For full safety information, go to ro.co/safety-info. Somebody.
And what he just got caught in was an ant pile, a spider web,
What's up?
a beehive of pressure.
I thought he got that Gillie Ghost. It jumped up on him.
He got caught by something like he felt pressure. I have to give it to Morris Chestnut in regards to that, but he was acting like Maurice.
Oh, he was acting like Maurice.
Like, who was that?
You don't know better.
Like, I'm trying to tell you, brother, because those takes was egregious. To think,
All right.
and I do not want to make this about Jalen Hurts.
All right.
But let's be honest.
Okay, let's be honest.
Given all the things that we do know, talent alone, I'm not going with Jalen Hurts over Lamar Jackson. Sorry. I'm not going with Jalen Hurts over Josh Allen.
Okay.
I'm sorry. And for all the issues that we've seen in that one cut, the fact that he got bullied into, sorceried into, bamboozled into thinking that he gonna choose Jalen Hurts over Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes. So, but
He was trying to be respectful.
he was.
But
Diplomatic.
it's almost disrespectful to just say, hold on, I get Gillie.
Okay.
He passionate.
He through and through.
I get that.
Yeah.
And some of the time, most of the time, all of the time, he only see green.
Yeah, he bleed Kelly Green.
And nothing else.
Yeah.
But when you're talking about football, bro,
Yeah.
that ain't right.
Okay.
Morris Chestnut, you know better.
Yeah.
And if you don't, I'm going to respectfully ask you to stick to acting. Because if you think that you're going to choose Jalen Hurts over the individuals that they said, you must be out your rabbit mind.
So we got to break down the individuals, right? Because if you start with Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, one thing that someone might say is Jalen Hurts is a Super Bowl champion.
Yep.
Neither Lamar Jackson.
No. See, this is where you even
Josh Allen. I'm just saying, this is what the people
See,
will say.
this is what you keep falling into.
The Gillie goes jumping on everybody.
It's jumping on you.
Because
you sometimes are spewing in team accolades.
Okay, so that's the separation.
Versus individual preferences.
Okay.
And when you're talking about individual preferences, you have to go by what you know to be true.
All right.
And the only thing that you can go by individual preferences is by individual stats and performances. Don't tell me about what rings and things that you may have had. Don't tell me about coaches, playing musical chairs in that coaching office. Don't tell me about none of that. It's about individual performances. And when you have a list like that,
3 MVPs now.
that versus that, we're not talking about team accolades. Super Bowl team accolades. Is you still there?
That's team. That's team.
You
Everybody
can't manipulate me.
Yeah.
I know. I got my eye. I got my eye on the prize now.
Yeah.
And I know what people gonna say.
What they gonna say, boo?
He just came off a perfect passer rating.
Yeah. It was 158.3 versus the Vikings. 326 yards and 3 touchdowns with an 82.6% completion rating.
Can we give it up for him?
Yeah. You gotta show love, man. He played a good game now.
Good.
Gotta show love when he balled out. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, Clebo, clap him some more. Yeah. 'Cause AJ Brown, he got down.
That's the expectation.
Okay.
In Philadelphia, when you have that much firepower to shoot with. I'm sorry, but if I'm holding somebody accountable to the level of play that you're supposed to be at, call me a hater.
Okay.
Call me the bad guy.
Yeah.
But if that's the expectations, am I surprised? Absolutely not. What I'm supposed to say to you as Philadelphia fans, as Philadelphia pundits, as Philadelphia's coaches, as Philadelphia players, where has this been, bro?
That's real.
Where has this been? Where were you when all my dogs needed help? Lawyers in the commissary ain't gonna play itself. Where was this?
Yeah.
And this is the reality. Did they ball out? Let me get a hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, but it's expected. And when you look at Josh Allen, you can't tell me 3 to 5 receivers Josh Allen has been throwing to. Matter of fact, you may know it because ESPN or Google or ChatGPT or Gemini or Wikipedia or Alexa can tell you that.
Yeah.
But you can't tell me where they went to college. Hello. And that's what makes it different. Josh Allen has been leading his team by putting his team on his back, though. All the time, though. Not some of the time, though. With the absence of Lamar.
That's a whole different team. Yeah.
If everybody done been injured except for Patrick Mahomes, and he still found ways to win.
Yeah. Keep the season alive.
So we talking about coaches or we talking about individuals that we will prefer? What would Josh Allen look like with the Philadelphia roster? What would Lamar Jackson look like with the Philadelphia roster? What will Patrick Mahomes look like with the Philadelphia roster? Yeah. And this is not about making this about Jalen Hurts more so than saying, hold on. I've said it time and time and time again. Jalen Hurts shows flashes of what we all know to be true.
Okay.
He has elite capabilities, but is not asked to do this elite gameplay or showcase his elite gameplay on a week to week basis. Sometimes we're asking him to be elite, not all the time.
Yeah.
Josh Allen, if he's not elite, they do not win. Lamar Jackson, if he's not elite, they do not win. And even when he is elite, they still lose. Every single time Jalen Hurts is elite, they win. Hello. We've seen time and time again Patrick Mahomes be elite, and some of the few losses that he may have had, it may not always result into a win.
Yeah.
Every single time Jalen Hurts is elite, it leads to a win. Josh Allen, every time he's been elite, they still find ways to lose. Yeah. I'm reminded a couple years ago when they go in Arrowhead and he played a magnificent game. But the only issue is he left seconds, not minutes, seconds, not hours, seconds. And Patrick Mahomes still found a way to win.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Morris Chestnut, as you're sitting next to Nasir Fard, that's the issue. And it's not about one specific player more so. Let's look at the real question.
What is it?
Would you prefer this player versus that player? And you lied through your teeth. You lied through your gums. You lied through everything in your orbital space. However, to think that you're going to choose him over that.
Now I got to ask you this question, and the theme of this really is consistency. Just to dive in a little deeper about the OC. With him having an OC, different ones every year, they're going off and getting better positions. Hold on, let me get to this. Does it really show that Jalen Hurts, with success in his career, is elite because he's able to internalize a new offense and still go out there and perform? Like, have we seen the very best of Jalen Hurts with them getting a new scheme every year, like new play callers every year, and him still being able to win a championship, him still being able to appear in two, him still having winning seasons? Like, does this make him elite versus these other players that have had the same play caller and you know, able to work in the same offense for years to come?
These are all things that are noted. But I will say this.
Yeah.
The optimism and me being optimistic about this, I don't think we've ever seen the best version of Jalen Hurts because of his circumstances.
Okay.
Circumstances being all the talent that's around him. Circumstances being the inability to consistently have year in and year out for multiple years the same play caller. Those two right there could potentially hold a person back from their true greatness. Has he shown great things? Yes, it's no denying that. But I do not think we've seen Jalen Hurts at his best through a period of time that we could say, oh my God, it's happening. Daquavius Prescott, he's been forced to show his greatness because of the circumstance that he got in. CeeDee Lamb gets hurt. Now what you gonna do, Dak? The whole team yours. Oh, we trade off Micah Parsons. Now what you gonna do, Dak? Now the whole locker room is yours. We haven't had that situation to be true.
Fire.
Now listen to this.
Talk to me.
When he was missing players,
Okay.
A.J. Brown being hurt, Devontae Smith probably being hurt, Saquon Barkley not being on the active list, what did Jalen Hurts do with that opportunity? Losses. Last year, right? So for us to come back and analyze, and everybody's on my mentions, everybody's tweeting me, everybody's DMing me, shut the hell up, Cam, with your hating ass. Fly, Eagles, fly. Two things can be true. Jalen Hurts is well and capable of being an elite player. I've said that time and time again. But he's not consistently asked to be elite. Therefore, we cannot put him on that elite pedestal.
Yeah.
And that's my point.
So Jalen Hurts threw for more yards, 3 touchdowns. A.J. Brown had 2 TDs, and he even scored and was like, just throw me the effing ball, and he's going to make the play.
Show it.
And Devontae Smith also had broke for a career high this game. But on the back end of this, Saquon Barkley, 18 carries, 44 yards. We're not used to seeing this from a Saquon. So, you have to give to get. But from moving forward, how do you see them balancing that? Because as Jalen Hurts is starting to star in this game, but then obviously Saquon is taking the back seat. So what do you see with balancing this type of offense?
This is a great position to be in, but it's also a pressured situation to be in.
Why?
Somebody is going to have to take the back seat.
Yeah.
Last year, for the most of the year, it was Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, and the receivers. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Saquon got off one of the most storied seasons that we've probably ever seen in modern football era. When I say modern football, within the last 10 to 15 years. Now this year, Kevin Patullo, bro, are you capable of managing that Rolls-Royce Cullinan that you have access to?
Yeah.
Because if you ask anybody else, if you look down the other 31 teams, if you ask the Cleveland Browns, would you want to have access to that much talent? Would you know how to operate that vehicle? And that's the ultimate question. They have not showed this on a consistent basis, and that has been my argument since day one. It's hard for me to judge an individual when the individual that I'm trying to judge is around so much talent.
Yeah.
That's not his problem. That's just the circumstance that he's in. And then you go back and you say to yourself, okay, well, he hasn't had consistency from the play caller. Well, you don't blame the individual, you blame the circumstance that he's in. Therefore, you cannot take certain bits and pieces of an argument just to try to make your point. You have to take all things into consideration, not some things. And when you look at all things, he threw for 326 yards, no?
Correct.
That was the first time he threw for 300 yards since week 3 of last year.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Last year, we're in week 7 of the 2025 year. Not to say that yards equate to big numbers or even wins. I'm saying to this point, we're not asking Jalen Hurts to go out there and win it by yourself. And that's the fair assessment. So when you see clips like A.J. Brown on the sideline, when you see clips like Devontae Smith, who is a star.
Yeah.
It's amazing to think that Nick Sirianni is in a position where you have all that talent and you're lucky that that talent does not really push the pendulum of their emotions outwardly.
Yeah, not all of them. Yeah, you're right. Because there could be so many divas on there. Yeah. Like they could have a roster, offense and defense full of divas.
Like those type of things, A.J. Brown has displayed peaceful protests. Devontae Smith hasn't even uttered a word. I don't even think he has said anything. But that doesn't mean he's not frustrated. Yeah. And Saquon Barkley has been a diplomat or Democrat or a presidential a candidate for all the things that he said to be true and be right. Anytime you have issues in Philadelphia, especially from the quarterback position, he's taking accountability, even when he knows, I just got to play better. Do you know how tough that is to have peaceful superstars? Mm-hmm. That don't happen.
Yeah.
Peggy. It's a doggone shame that I got to go through what I go through with managing your ass.
Because I'm about to get unpeaceful up in here.
But the point is this. Managing egos is not easy to do.
Yeah.
Especially when you've earned the right to speak up and challenge the powers that may be. Roll the clip of Devontae Smith.
Play run at all on that play action?
Yeah, anytime we were in that formation, they were bringing the safety all the way down in the box, putting the other safety on the edge. We knew that all the time.
So Isaiah was kind of putting a crunch there.
Yeah, it's a tough situation for him. They're playing a certain coverage, and he has a certain responsibility. We attacked him.
So we have some extra guests on set today. Shout out to my player partner, man, Lewis Murphy. Played with him in University of Florida. He was actually my big brother. Also was a teammate of mine in Carolina Panthers. You can't see him, but this is the voice. Murph, what you got for me, bro?
Quick question. So are you saying that with Jalen Hurts, comparing that the weapons that he has, should we start talking about the Philadelphia Eagles in the light of, should we start looking at the Philadelphia Eagles as the greatest show on turf comparison as far as all the weapons, the Marshall Faulks, the Isaac Bruces, Kurt Warner at quarterback, and now you got all these weapons. It never was like Kurt Warner was the greatest. It was the greatest show on turf. Yeah. So are you alluding to that is, hey, it's not just him, it's the whole team, and that's what the narrative should be?
Yeah. I think the optics and the talent says that to be true. But if you were to ask me who's the greatest show on turf comparison to this day and age and this season, it's the Detroit Lions.
Detroit, gotcha.
It's not Philadelphia, because on paper, it looks like their offense will be explosive. And let's not overreact. This was the first time all year that we've seen this type of explosion. So how can we just crown them the greatest show on turf by one display?
That's all the potential.
You done had several other opportunities to showcase how great you are. But you keep finding ways to be in games. You keep finding ways to win games, not by way of your offense. It's because of special teams. It's because of defensive stops. It's because of, now we have to throw the football. Let's throw it. Rather than having that same energy first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. That's the point. Show you a clip of A.J. Brown.
His second of the day.
Peggy, I ain't no detective if anything.
Yeah.
But could you transcribe what he just said?
Throw the effing ball.
Okay.
And I'll make the effing play. Yeah.
One more time, Peggy.
He said, throw the effing ball. Just throw the effing ball, and I'll make the effing play. And that
One more time, Peggy, because you know my ears.
He said, throw the effing ball, and I'll make the effing play.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So to that point, Peggy, he's well and capable of making plays.
Yeah.
He just needs opportunities to make the play.
Yeah.
if you're asking a defensive back, would you want to cover A.J. Brown? How physical of a specimen he is? He reminds us who he is. The last time we've seen this display of dominance was when they played the Los Angeles Rams. Mm-hmm. He's been on the roster. He's been healthy. He's been available. He's been readily available for you or for us to see this, but we just haven't seen it. And that's when you go back and you hear me say certain things like, this is the expectation. Why do we have to put ourselves in this position for us to see this?
Yeah.
And yeah, you're right. Well, somebody will say, well, y'all ain't saying this about Josh Allen because Josh Allen don't have an A.J. Brown. Because Josh Allen doesn't have a Devontae Smith. Because Josh Allen does not have a Saquon Barkley. You got James Cook. But James Cook ain't no Saquon Barkley. Yeah. That's not to say that he ain't capable. But if you're asking me who I would prefer over James Cook or Saquon Barkley,
I'm going to Saquon.
It's a unanimous.
Saquon.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
And that's the metrics that you have to judge off of.
Yeah.
You can't just pick and choose what information you present to the court. You got to present it all to the judge. And I'm presenting it all to the people.
Real quick, is it more of a help or a hindrance to have this much talent on like Philly or on a team in general for a quarterback?
To some, it could be hurtful, detrimental. But to others, it could be, let's take turns making plays. We've seen multiple displays this week alone, how you manage all the talent around. Ladies and gentlemen, did you pay attention to the Dallas Cowboys and how they distributed that football to both of their top tier receivers? Ladies and gentlemen, did you pay attention to the Thursday night game with the Cincinnati Bengals, how they distributed the football to T. Higgins and Jamar Chase?
But Joe Flacco.
That's Joe Flacco.
Flacco.
So when you asked that question last week and I said, or when you said, you tiptoe, you hopscotch, you just, man, listen, dog, say what you mean,
Flacco
bro.
can be in Philly and still have the same record or better.
I'm telling you, dog.
Yeah.
These are the things that we only can judge by what we see on a consistent basis. Mm-hmm. And that's what's disheartening. I got one stat here, Peggy.
Talk to me.
The Eagles have a negative 59-yard margin and outgained in all 7 games this season.
That's true.
These are all facts that you have to present to the court. And yet, they're still doing the bare minimum with the most access to talent than any other team outside of the Baltimore Ravens on paper.
Yeah. And then we said this off camera too. It was just more or less, you got a Honda and a Ferrari on a drag strip. And we judging them like, well, they still came in first, but it's like,
it's not even supposed to be close.
It was a nail biter.
It's like, come on, bro. You have access to a Porsche, but you're driving it like a Prius. Mm-hmm. You got access to a Cullinan, but you're driving that like a Camry.
Oh my goodness, and you got access to a Ferrari, and you're driving like a Fiat. God almighty. God almighty, we got to go.
Hey, Killer, to your point, question. Carson Palmer, Cincinnati Bengals, Ocho Cinco, Terrell Owens, a Lambo and a Ferrari, he walked away from football.
But Houshmandzadeh too.
Houshmandzadeh too.
Houshmandzadeh,
yeah.
But that display, it's like when you go back there, right, with the Bengals with Carson Palmer, the Bengals with Ocho Cinco and T.O., that's not a good comparable. Houshmandzadeh and Ocho Cinco, they were getting off.
Yeah. T.O. wasn't the same T.O. in Cincinnati by the time he got to Cincinnati.
There's been perfect, man, you got Reggie Wayne
and
Marvin Harrison.
Come on, bro. Both of them Hall of Famers. Yeah. So don't sit up here and tell me that it can't be done. You can't sit up here and tell me that you got a number one and a number two. That's not this reality in Philadelphia. You got 2 number 1 options.
They can go anywhere and be a number 1.
Anywhere.
Well, almost anywhere, but yeah.
Anywhere.
I was validating your point though, saying that, don't get him like AJ Brown is the only one crying. Devontae Smith get to crying.
I think he only went crying in public though.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, Murph.
I think they crying behind closed doors.
How many years have you played in the NFL?
9 years.
Played 9 years in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Playing what position?
Wide receiver.
And were you ever a number one receiver?
I was.
What year?
First, second, third year. And then fourth year, second fiddle to Steve Smith.
Let's get my point, right? Mm-hmm. So to my point, I'm saying this. Even when you were the quote unquote number 2 option, mentally, did that affect you or did that change your preparation?
No, I felt I was number 1.
So you can't just sit up here and tell a receiver, hey, you number 2. Now there's a reality check that you have to say, this is the primary, this is secondary. But there's still plays that goes to both that we got to set up. But talent-wise, when you're looking around the board and you're saying to yourself, man, you can't fix your mouth to say that Devontae Smith is the number 2 option, and you doggone sure can't fix your mouth to say that A.J. Brown is a number 2 option.
Then you look in the backfield. Saquon, he ain't no backup.
Do you see what I'm saying?
So yeah.
I agree.
But I feel like it's a more of an issue.
To Saquon Barkley's point, this is not Madden, quote unquote. But understand this. You ask other people would they want to have these issues and what they would do. Man, listen, cut to the chase. If you put Andy Reid as a play caller in Philadelphia, that's when it comes down to coaching. It has nothing to do with A.J. Brown. It has nothing to do with Jalen Hurts. It has nothing to do with Devontae Smith. It has nothing to do with Saquon. This has everything to do with Kevin Patullo. Figure it out, big dog. This is what you signed up for. Figure it out. It's people that's out there that's doing more with less.
Yeah, that's true.
And I will say this again. We have not seen how great Jalen Hurts can really be because it's not consistently asked for him to put the team on his back. That's not to say he can't put the
do
team
it.
on his back. I love to see that type of display of football play from an individual. I love it. Like it a lot. Want some more of it. But when you see that and then you all of a sudden see, oh man, yeah, Cam, everybody tagging me. It's like, did we not forget? He went 0 for 8. Did we not forget? He only had 117 yards and still won. Like, do you not forget these type of things? That's not to say, I'm not saying these things to say he's not capable. I'm saying these things to say he's shown you that he is capable, so now unleash him. Y'all not unleashing him enough.
Put him through the fire.
And he's not the person that's going to really say, man, look, I think we should be throwing the football. That's what you're paying me for. My bank account states otherwise. I'm supposed to be asked to put the team on my back, whether by my arm, whether by my mental decisions, or whether by my legs. His talent ability points to him being elite. His production reality hasn't been elite consistently.
There we go.
Anything else, Lewis?
No, I agree with you 1,000%.
Anything else, Peggy?
No, brother. But we done hit the right time, though.
But before we go, Peggy,
what's up?
You got something for me.
I do got something for you, and it is time for our PrizePicks Week 7 recap. Yeah, but so this week in PrizePicks, it was good to be right, but brother, I think it came up a little wrong. All right, but keep fighting strong. You chose, going 0 for 2 this week, you chose Baker Mayfield was projected to have 233.5 passing yards, and you said more. Baker been balling, but he might start falling. You said more. He had 228. That was really close. Got to Mike Evans done got hurt, man. So, Cam, that was tough, man. And then you had Jackson Dart, projected to have 170.5 passing yards. You said less, my boy. Jackson Dart done cut up. 283.
Well, I was watching that game, boy. He had 170 yards in the first half.
cut. So yeah, that but I wasn't expecting that. Dart, he was Dart.
Dart was throwing them darts.
Yeah.
But man, listen, Baker Mayfield, I figured that he would have a lot of passing yards in that type of game. Survey says that was a lie. Okay, Jackson Dart, I had the opportunity to watch that game in its entirety. They definitely fumbled that opportunity to win.
goodness.
But needless to say, I said it before, and I'll say it again. Jackson Dart brings to the New York Giants something that they haven't had since Odell Beckham Jr.
What's that?
The excitement, the aura,
Yeah.
just the energy with just looking at the team. You feel what I'm saying? He's a star.
Yeah.
Now, there were certain things where I've also said sports analogies that say shooters do what?
Shoot.
Winners do what?
Win.
Well, in this case with the New York Giants, losers do what?
Lose.
They found a way to lose the game. Jackson
definitely
Dart is
did.
still a young player, and he has to understand, hey, number one, I can't throw that. That's a bad interception. But also, Brian Daboll, understand, you have the greatest asset as a play caller, the ability to have a quarterback to run. Why? Because in situational football, and situation may be 4-minute offense. Now having a running quarterback or a quarterback with the ability to run, now you take a 11-on-11 situation and now you allow 11-on-11 individuals to be active.
That's real.
Not 10-on-11. 10-on-11 is basically saying set hot and you're handing the ball off.
Yeah.
Set hot, handing the ball off. Well, now when it's 11-on-11, you put him back in the shotgun. Now everybody can get involved to this party.
That's real.
Who you gonna go? Cam Scatterboo?
Yeah.
Jackson Dart?
That's real.
You had that, Brian Daboll. Coach of the year? That was bad coaching.
Yeah, that was bad coaching.
Because in that point,
19
there was
point
a
lead.
shift of momentum where you said, whoa.
What we doing? Oh.
We getting.
The wheels running off.
We went from trying to win the football game to shifting it to we trying not to lose this game.
Yeah.
And you seen it in the play call.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. But Peggy, you gonna shine on me like this.
I want a little safe.
You gonna shine on me like this.
I want a little safe.
Peggy went 2-0, y'all.
Yeah. Feels good to be right. All right.
Cam Scatterboo is projected or was projected to have 55.5 rushing yards. Peggy said, boy, Cam Scatterboo has 60 yards.
But I think we're close. Scat Pack. Yeah, I don't know.
You went to church on Sunday, Peggy?
I did. Pray for Scatterboo.
Pray for old Scatterboo. And he also went with Jackson Dart is projected to have a 0.5 passing touchdown. That means he needed to have a passing touchdown. And old Jackson Dart had himself a day with 3 touchdown passes.
Yeah. I didn't know they was gonna ball out like that. Like you said, Jackson Dart did throw that interception. You know, he's learning and growing. Scatterboo, I thought he was gonna have more rushing yards than he did because he's been coming in hot. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what's crazy?
Run your face off.
I seen a statistic the other day. Every 10 years, we'll have a bruiser of a running back that is Caucasian.
Like a Mike Allstott.
Mike Allstott, Peyton Hillis,
Yeah.
Go John Riggins. He would run through your face.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Feel what I'm saying? Mike Allstott cloth. Cam Scatterboo come from that cloth of Peyton Hillis. You know what I mean? Downhill, timber.
They were running,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? He run angry. Peggy, is that it? That's all we got.
That's all we got. But make sure before we close out, man, the NFL season is heating up and there's no better time to get in on the action. So tap in with PrizePicks. Use the promo code Cam or Peggy. I said use the promo code Cam or Peggy and lock in that special offer. Stay locked in for our Week 8 picks coming to you live in our full show tomorrow. And once again, with PrizePicks, Cam.
It's
good to be
One more time, Peggy.
I said with PrizePicks is what? It's good to be
One
right.
more time,
And for
Peggy.
the people in the back that don't know how to act, PrizePicks is good to be right. Yes,
That's
sir.
everything, Peg.
That's
I
everything,
said
bud.
one finger, hey, add it. Hey, I said one finger, hey, add it. Hey, I said the pinky, hey, add it, hey, and then the thumb, hey, add it. All together.
One love.
You dig?
And it's a wrap.
Yeah.